Welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, with Silphscope in hand, we found out the mysterious ghost that was haunting Pokemon Tower, even though the whole place is haunted altogether, and it turned out to be Marowak's ghost, which Team Rocket went and killed, and we battled Jesse and James for like the second time in 2 episodes. But, in this episode, we are back here in Celadon City, ready to take on the Celadon City Gym, finally, after like 3 episodes when we finally arrived here to Celadon City. Okay, let's go over here and meet the creepiest creeper of all creepers in the world of creepers. Hehehe, this gym is great, it's full of women. This is the guy that's just really creepy, and he's just an old man. He looks like an old man, just staring into a gym full of girls and women, and he is just a creeper. Celadon City, Pokemon Gym, leader Erika, the nature-loving princess. And then when we go in here, there will be no, little assistant leader thingy person here to guide us here on our journey, but I will give you the perfect advice that you could have. Hey, you are not allowed in here. You will be facing grass-type Pokemon here, obviously, because this is a grass-type gym, and the thing about this grass-type gym is that you want a flying Pokemon like Spearow or Pidgey, a fire-type, and that's basically all that you can have. Now in Generation 1, you can have a bug-type Pokemon that knows bug-type moves to do more damage to these things, because they are bug-type moves are quad effective on grass and poison-type Pokemon only in Generation 1. That got fixed in Generation 2 and forward. Unfortunately, the bug-type Pokemon aren't very defensive and won't withstand these grass-type Pokemon. Now there's one more thing that I need to talk about, and it is the fact that these Pokemon, many of them have Wrap, which will immobilize you. They have Poison Powder, which will obviously poison you, and last but not least, actually not last but not least, they will have Stun Spore, which will paralyze you, Sleep Powder, which will literally put you to sleep. So I recommend going to the Pokemarts and buying yourself some Super Potions, Antidotes, Paralyze Heals, Awakenings, stuff like that. That way you don't have to keep going back to the area. Another thing that I quickly want to mention here is that Charmeleon, although while poisoned, and now you cannot see its level, but take my word for it, it is now level 30. It was previously level 28, but now it's level 30. I trained it specifically for this gym because it was going to be our star player, and I do have a backup in case Charmeleon does faint in the gym leader battle. So I am not too worried about this gym leader battle at all. The other things that got changed around in my team is Pikachu's now level 27, Jolteon went from level 25 to level 27, and I taught it the move Thunderbolt just because it didn't have any good moves besides Quick Attack. I didn't want to use just Quick Attack, and I know that this is a Grass-type gym, and Electric-type moves will not be effective on Grass-type Pokemon, but I'm just using it for later on. Not specifically in the game, but just later on. And like I said, basically you'll be facing Grass-type Pokemon, so early on you were just going to see Oddish after Bellsprout after Oddish after Bellsprout. I don't think you're really gonna see anything else. I don't think there's any other Grass-type Pokemon that we've encountered that you will be able... I didn't want to use Leer. I moved too fast on my cursor. Can we use Scratch, please? There are other Grass-type Pokemon, but we won't be seeing them here yet. Oh, and the last thing, since we're fighting a Bellsprout here, it reminded me about my Bellsprout, is the fact that you want something that can use Cut on your team. not to just access the gym, but to also use in the gym, because you need Cut to navigate through this gym to get to the gym leader herself. So let's just get out of this poison, get out of this wrap, use a scratch, fast forward through the rest of these battles. There we go. And I'm gonna quickly heal up before continuing on here. Oh, and Charmeleon is now level 31. That is good, because we will be facing level 30s here for the first time in yellow, but if you're playing red and blue, you'll be facing fairly close to 30, level 30, so just level 29. I'm gonna quickly just use an antidote here on Charmeleon, and I'm going to fast forward the rest of this gym, because there are 3 more trainers in there, 2 more trainers on the side. Like I said, I do want to fight all the trainers, so let's just start fast forwarding, starting now. Okay, well, I found a PP up mysteriously while I went to go heal my Pokemon. Okay, then. And there you have it. Those are the rest of the trainers. Charmeleon is now level 33, so I should be okay there. I'm going to use an Ether on Ember. That way, you know, it has some use of its really powerful move. And in that last battle, we fought an Execute, which is a Pokemon that I thought we weren't going to see in this gym quite yet, or later on. But Execute's a really great Pokemon. I use it in my Crystal Let's Play. My Crystal Walkthrough. What am I trying to say here? Charmeleon learned the move Slash, so I switched Scratch for Slash, and Slash is a great move. Has a high chance of a critical hit, so I'm definitely using it here. So anyway, let's go on with this. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, my name is Erika. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Erika yet again. In this generation, like in Generation 2, doesn't even want to battle us. Anyway, first up on their team is Tangela, which I used to always say Tangler when I was younger. Tangela is level 30 with the moves Bind, Mega Drain, Vine Whip, and Constrict. This thing is much weaker in red and blue, where it's level 24 with the moves Bind and Constrict. Even though it is weaker, it can do a lot more damage and just keep you doing absolutely nothing with Bind and Constrict. But we can just knock this thing down with our fire-type moves, and we'll be good to go. And that was Tangela. Next up on the list is Weepinbell. Weepinbell is on her yellow team with the moves, actually level 32, with the moves Acid, Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, and Razor Leaf. If you're playing red and blue, this will instead be a Victory Bell, Weepinbell's evolution, level 29, with the moves Wrap, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, and Razor Leaf. There's that Acid move, which is similar to Sludge. Let's try our new move Slash. Except I don't think Charmeleon is going to survive this next hit, it seems. Oh wow, it actually did. And there's the move Slash, which does get in a critical— What?! I was all excited, and then she used a super potion. I'm sorry, I probably screamed in all you people's ears. Man, it literally always looks like they're about to faint, and then they end up not fainting. What is the matter with you? And down goes Weepinbell. Last up is her Gloom. Gloom is level 32 with the moves Acid, Petal Dance, Stun Spore, and Sleep Powder. Instead, in red and blue, she will have a Vileplume, Gloom's evolution, level 29, Poison Powder, Mega Drain, Sleep Powder, and Petal Dance. Let's use an Ember, and hopefully we can burn you. This thing, Petal Dance, isn't the best move in the world, but it attacks over and over and over. The good thing about that is eventually it will confuse itself, so that's good. I'm gonna use the Super Potion here on Charmeleon, just so I can get in an Ember and finish off Gloom, which I should be able to finish off with just another Ember right here. Defense fell, not too important right now because I beat Erika. That was the battle against Erika. Pretty easy if you got around the same level Pokemon as her, or higher, like apparently I do at level 34 with Charmeleon, now our strongest Pokemon, who once used to be our weakest Pokemon. Oh, I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer you the Rainbow Badge. The Rainbow Badge will make Pokemon up to level 50 obey. It also allows Pokemon to use Strength in and out of battle. Please also take this with you. And we received TM21, which contains the move Mega Drain. Half the damage it inflicts is drained to heal your Pokemon. I would teach that to Ivysaur, but if we look at Ivysaur's moveset, Ivysaur knows the moves Razor Leaf, Poison Powder, Leech Seed, and Vine Whip. I think I actually have a very set moveset for Ivysaur, so I don't think I need to teach it Mega Drain because I have the Poison Powder and Leech Seed combination, which I really, really love. But yeah, so now we've completely done everything here in Celadon City, and our next destination is, it depends on what you really want to do, which way you want to head down to Fuchsia City, our next destination. You can take the southern route, Route 12 from Lavender Town to reach it, or Route 17 to Cycling Road to reach Fuchsia City, which is from over here on this side of Celadon City to the west of it, and that is where we'll actually be heading in the next episode. We'll be taking on Cycling Road in the next Pokemon Yellow. So on the next Pokemon Yellow, we're just going to do just that. Gonna go take on Cycling Road down this way in Route 17 and make our way over to Fuchsia City. See you then.